Hello, this is Jack, and I've got a update video on the Discord OSU bot that I've been working on. In the last video, I went over some of the basics of it with how it works in rendering videos, and in this video, I'm just going to be showing you all the changes I've made over the weekend. There's been a couple of major changes I've made, and a lot more changes in the code that aren't really visible, but yes, I've made a lot of changes to the bot, so I'll show you that stuff today. So, for those that haven't seen the first video, this bot is a renderer bot. It works very similarly to ORDR, O-Render, where you can upload a replay and it will give you a MP4 in return. And so I'll show you that. First, I need to authenticate with Discord. So this part of it hasn't really changed, but I will show it again for people who haven't seen the other video. So you get this screen to authorize the application. So I'll authorize the application. You see here I'm now authenticated. All this has done is associate my Discord account with this OSU account. So the bot now knows what OSU account belongs to this Discord account. And that allows it to look up beatmap information and stuff for the render process. So the next command is /render, and it will give you a file picker. And I'll pick this map, maybe this beat map, and then hit enter. This is the first major change. You get your job ID, and I've done away with having the bot notify you through Discord because of the interactions API. It's very limiting and it's quite hard to get right. It's very error prone, especially if the queue job takes longer than 15 minutes. So if you click on this button, you can see the render process, and you get a little web page now. This web page I just bish bash boshed together in just 10 minutes, just to prove as a proof of concept of sort of what it does. And you see here 80, the percentage is very rough. 80 is just a hard-coded number that happens after the render has completed, and then it will upload to the cloud, and then once the cloud upload is finished and it's written the record to the database, it then says completed. So when it's completed, I can do /replays, and I can see the replay here. And if I download it, that's the replay that I've just uploaded. It's all rendered. I've already got this one in my downloads, but hey. And then we'll see, once it's done, the replay. Now the first thing is, let me pause this. The first thing is it's using the dancer skin now. In the previous video, it was using my own skin. That's because my own skin was hard-coded as a config, and I've now moved to a more programmatic configuration, so that in the future you can upload your own skin and make the renderer use that rather than a hard-coded one. So that will be good. I'll be working on that in the future. Custom skins, custom video resolutions, custom frame rate, all that stuff will be customizable in the future. Another thing that I hidden away but has now been fixed is the ability to upload any replay rather than just the replays of the songs I had installed on my computer. So previously, if I didn't have the beat map on my machine, because I was testing locally, it would pull from my default OSU songs directory. So any replay that I already had the song download for would work, but if I downloaded a replay of a map that I don't own, then it would fail and wouldn't work. So now, when you provide a replay, so if I open this one, I'll show you sort of what it does in real time. So what it will do, if I show you here, this data directory I'll just open that in File Explorer because it's a bit easier to see. Just a simple folder, and you'll see in here when I do the render, you'll see some things happen. So here's the songs directory that appears, and as it does the replay, it downloads the beat map. Then when it's ready, it will, so I think it's downloading it right now, it's just 0 kilobytes. But when that beat map is downloaded, I think it downloads the video as well. So yeah, so the beat map might take a little while, but yeah, it's doing that. And then well, this one's taking a while actually. Maybe there is like a video in this one. Huh, unless I refresh it. Oh, here we go, yeah. So it's unpacked. I had to refresh my Explorer, and it's just finished the render. So that was that wasn't very good of an example. Let me try that again, because I thought Windows Explorer would update a little bit better than that. I didn't realise it was so rubbish. So I do the render, there it is, songs, and I refresh. It downloads the beat map, unpacks it, reads this, uses that for the render. Then when it's finished, it cleans up and it deletes, ready for the next replay, ready for the next person in the queue. And that's another thing with the website. If I rush the bot here and say this replay, and I'll go, oh, I want this one, then it's going to add them to the queue, and I'll visit the site for this one. This one's waiting because I think this one here is active. And there we go, waiting. I think this one here will be waiting as well. Yeah, so I've got 3 jobs in the queue. This one is active, it's almost finished actually, this one. And then when this one's uploaded to the cloud, ready for download, then we should see this one next in the queue. So this is all live updating as well, this website. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Completed. So that's green. And then this one's active and this one's still waiting. So it does one job at a time. And every time it does the job, creates the songs, downloads the beat map. See, this one's different now. Uses that for the render. That sort of thing. The skins, when the user uploads their skin, it will temporarily dump their skin in here, load it into the renderer, use that. Yeah, so it's a very finicky process, but yeah, it's coming along. And yeah, so this is the very first iteration of the website. I have bought a domain as well, and that is ospot.com. I thought I'd play on the pronunciation of Osu, because that's how you pronounce it, but nobody calls it Os really, except for people that work there. So I just called it Ospot. Spent 2 seconds thinking of that name. I thought, oh, that'll do. It's quick and snappy. And yeah, so this website here will go on ospot.com. So it'll be ospot.com/jobs, and then you'll be able to see it there. That's when it goes public. And also ospot.com is where you'll be able to customize your renderer settings, your video resolution, frame rate, skin, all that good stuff will be customizable there. There'll be a login with Discord button that you can use to save, so all of your stuff will be linked to your Discord account, and that's how it knows who you are. Same flow as the Osu thing that I showed you earlier, the Osu login screen. You'll click a button, log in with Discord, takes you over to Discord site, you log in with your account, and then it will take you back to ospot.com and say, how you doing? Hello Jack, or hello whatever your name is. Here's your settings page. Feel free to update it with your skin and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to getting the site more polished and fleshed out. But for now, yeah, it's just a glorified status page with very little information. Yeah, lots to improve, lots to do, and the user experience I want to get right, because that's what makes software, is a good user experience. It needs to be easy to use, clear and concise. So I'll work extra hard at making it as easy to use as possible. So yeah, that's it for the update. It's come along well, and I'll catch you in the next one.